best of Planet Africa in this meaningful event tonight. All of you,
For the past 9 years, Moses and Patricia Mawa have planned and produced the Planet Africa Awards Gala in Toronto, Canada. It's a glitzy affair that recognizes people of African descent for the contributions to the community.
Once again, two $10,000 scholarships.
The most profound moment for me, was the fact that we, at one particular time, had a television program on air. And then we had the magazine published. And then the third component, which is the awards program, it was actually successfully held. So having these three things in 1 year successfully was really, really wonderful.
The first award show was interesting. Moses is very ambitious. He said, we just had a baby, just moved to Toronto from Ottawa. Less than, 3 months after that, he said, we're going to have, I think we should have an award show this year. And I'm like, no, we just had a baby and all those things. And it's like, it's possible. He's preached this possible sermon and I obliged, so, okay, let's do it. And we just tapped into relationships that we had built over the years. And people came out to really support it.
I accept this award on behalf of my family.
And the award show has become, one of the events that, people look forward to.
Again, congratulations to both Patricia and Moses on their Diamond Jubilee Award.
Community involvement is important to the Mawas. They have received numerous awards for their community service and have made public outreach a part of their business model.
One of the most important things that's very dear to my heart is what eventually we named the Crossover Mentorship Program. This is a youth mentorship initiative, and it also involves mentoring not just youth but women and some guys as well, because for us, the idea of having knowledge and ideas and good things and enabling other people who really need to grow to achieve their destinies and so on, it's very profound. It's very important for us.
One of the things that I really admire in him is his love for people, for the community, to make a difference. When he just came, to Canada, he wrote down a list of things that he wanted to do. And I tell you, some of the things that we're doing now are things that he had written on that piece of paper, like probably, I don't know how many, 15, 20 years ago. He wanted to have a TV, not just a TV show, but a TV station, a magazine, and all that kind of stuff to inspire the community, to empower people.
And you see, one of the, I think, amazing things about what we've been involved with doing is that we would not have come this far if it were just, the two of us. We've had some amazing people who have worked with us, whether it's on the creative side or perhaps on the business side of things and so on. So we are, continually also tapping ideas, the best things that would help us to succeed, because the success would be ultimately for every one of the people, each person that is actually involved within. Indeed, we had so many, like when I actually came into Canada, the ideas that I had in place, the goals that I wanted to achieve as part of my personal sort of, aspirations were indeed so many. Almost all of them have been checked. But there are unique dimensions of the same thing. Like, for example, producing a television program is not enough. It's possible to have a channel. And potentially having a channel may not be enough. It may be appropriate to have multiple, and potentially also having a platform that may be, a possibility as well. But I think, my personal desire is to make sure that in the three key areas where we're involved, with doing things, which I call the Trinity Vision, really, destiny, diversity, and Planet Africa, we want to do as much as possible to help transform lives, for people to become better. So anything that's possible that will enable us to achieve that, it's fair game.
For me, I measure our success by, the impact that we're making. And I think that there's more impact that we need to make, not just in Canada, but internationally. So my dream is to, have programs and magazines in all the countries of the world. That's ambitious, but it's getting there. Right now, our TV show airs on satellite in the UK. In fact, we get calls from Finland, from You know, so it's in Europe, it's in Africa, but not all over Africa yet. So we want to achieve that goal of having our magazines and our TV shows, you know, across the continent, in the Caribbean and in other parts of the world. Dream of owning or...
Moses and Patricia Mawa have many ambitious goals for their company's future. But that's been the case since the two started their entrepreneurial journey together. According to Moses, as long as they keep the same attitude they've had since the days they were sleeping in their car and on the floor of their office, there is nothing they can't accomplish.
If your attitude